What's going on, guys? Bengal here, and today we're going to be doing the preseason of Detroit Lions franchise 2024 we're in now. And I know everyone was very disappointed about the performance in our first playoff game. It was just a little rusty, and the slider change obviously made defense very, very hard to play, and offense I certainly struggle with as well. So it wasn't the end of season 3 that we wanted, but hopefully season 4 will have a happier ending. This isn't Patriots franchise, and I'm not Robert Kraft. But 2024, if you didn't watch the offseason episode, I would highly recommend doing so. Those are always the videos that are the most fun in the entire series period, in my opinion. We do college highlights for all of the drafted players, or not all of the drafted players, but a lot of them, like 30 or so, right? So check it out. And other than that, there will be spoilers, so I think you've been fairly warned. And there was a huge thing. I stream every offseason on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bengal. I announce when on Twitter, twitter.com/Bengal YouTube. Every link is down below. There was a huge thing in the stream. What we were doing is we were editing the likeness and the numbers for a lot of the players just so they feel more real, right? And there was a superstar undrafted rookie free agent receiver. It wasn't even hidden dev. It just said superstar. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to sign him. Assad Riley, undrafted UDFA type player, you know, that's redundant, but UDFA out of Fresno State, receiver. Here's the problem. He's only a 65 overall. And now he's on a 1-year deal because we took him right out of free agency. But this is someone that I think is going to have to make the team. How do they not, man? They have superstar dev at 22 years old. Has aggressive catch, has run after catch, fight for yards. Like, he has good traits. He's not the fastest. Like, it may be a return man. He's got 83 kick return. Juke and spin are okay. Change of direction's okay. Speed's like decent. I don't know. He looks like he's got potential. He looks like he has potential. But I don't know how much he's going to play. In round 1, we traded up and took Tyrone Wilbur. 6'3", 21 years old, out of Florida. He is a sick prospect. 89 speed, 89 tackle, 81 hit power, 91 pursuit, 87 acceleration. Block shedding is low, coverage is low. And his traits, he doesn't have big hitter, which is a little bit disappointing. Does have swim move. So he might be capable of actually rushing the passer. Does have strip ball, which is really interesting. So this was our number 1 pick. You know, we have a lot of hope for him for the future, and that probably limits how much Richard Russell plays. But Richard Russell is still currently just better than him. So I don't know, man. How much is Richard Russell going to play versus how much is Tyrone Wilbur going to play rookie year? Russell does have big hitter, but also he has high motor. Tyrone Wilbur does not have high motor either. In round 2, we would take a safety, JD Kellner. Everyone says, oh, stop taking safety, stop taking safety. I haven't taken that many safeties. BJ Dickerson, Brian Davis, Richard Russell last draft. That's 3. That's 3 safeties. Richard Russell played linebacker, so you can pretty much call that 2. And Derek Davidson was injured the entire first half of the season. So Davis started when Davidson was down. So JD Keltner just felt like best player available, and he clearly was. What his role is going to be going forward, I don't know. 6 foot, 208. He's 23 years old. UCLA, just like BJ Dickerson. And he's got 91 speed, 78 zone coverage, 77 hit power, good pursuit. He's going to be a really good special teams player right away. But what his actual role will be on the team going forward, I don't know. He's got really good attributes for a rookie, but his man coverage isn't good enough to trust him playing corner. So I'm not sure that he would be our 4th corner. I don't know what he's going to do yet. I think there's a likelihood Richard Russell fully moves to linebacker, and then JD Keltner comes in as our backup safety. I think that's what probably ends up happening. And then in round 3, we had the steal of the draft in Raphael Wilkinson. 6'3", 22 years old, out of Auburn. And it's not like he's just a big body receiver. He's a technician too. He's got good speed, great traits, aggressive catch, run after catch, fights for yards. But he's got good route running, 83 short, 81 medium, 75 deep. Great catching and catching traffic, although those are being boosted right now by a lot. Good spectacular catch, great jumping. I mean, he's just a really, really good player. And it's not like change of direction's bad either. At 89, we just got really, really lucky. And I do want to show you guys something. And this is going to be a bit of a spoiler for some of you about his development trait, but I think the game glitched and I think the game is bugged. I was going through for thumbnail screenshots, and in weekly strategy, check this out. Check this out. In team profile, Tyrone Wilbur rookie has question mark next to his age. You see that, age 21, question mark? Raphael Wilkinson doesn't have a question mark. He is first one free, which is that not the name of a superstar X Factor ability? Let me take him out. Let me put in Chris Godwin, right? Right? You want to receiver here. It says question mark on the dev trait. But why, when you put him in, does it give you a superstar X Factor ability? I think we might have gotten the luckiest pick of all time, a superstar X Factor receiver in round 3. Now, that could just be a bug. He might only have star. And now I'm kind of disappointed because maybe Tyrone Wilbur only has star. But I don't know what to do with that information. It feels like he's going to be an X Factor player. So I'm really excited about that. And we're going to be doing the entire preseason in this episode. I'm really excited about this team in 2024. I still plan on doing at least a couple more seasons after this. So, you know, I'm really stoked about the potential of this team. I think that we have a really, really good future. And I think we could be fantastic in year 4. So we're going to go ahead and do training on this one. And of course, we do play the moments for preseason. And we're going to see a lot of these rookies play. And I filled out the entire team here with a bunch of backups. We have 75 guys, as we have a dislocated wrist for Russ Clemens. He's starting to be real injury prone. And then offensively, I signed a lot of players. We're going to see Alex Soto this preseason. You guys hate that Alex Soto's still in the team. You want to see him go to a division rival and torch me. That's just tough. It's just not going to happen. He will potentially be traded at some point, either this season or in the offseason. But man, it'd be really nice to have a good backup if something were to happen to Paul Garrison, who it is 92 injury playing up. What do we want to give him for his ratings? Deep accuracy. I just need to go up. Need deep accuracy. We're going to do field general for this one. We're going to do field general. I gave him gambler as a superstar X Factor ability. +2 throw accuracy short, +1 deep. So throw accuracy short into the 90s. Deep to 87. Not bad. Braxton Turner, of course, was a first round pick last year. I usered him a lot. He's got much higher block shed than the rookie we currently have. But I can't user both of these guys. He's got a high motor, so maybe Braxton Turner is the player I don't user anymore. So let's do pass coverage. Let's do pass coverage to get him better out there. +2 zone, +1 man, +1 awareness. Not too bad. And then Dorian Tompkins, who's just an excellent player overall. This guy's amazing. Everyone knows that if you watch him. He's amazing. I'd love to get power moves into the 90s. So I'm going to keep working on that. I'm going to keep working on power rusher. Give me +2. Strength tackle. Strength isn't bad, but he already has crazy strength. So it's 98 now. Okay. And we also have Hall of Fame induction. I can't watch this because it's like copyrighted footage. Just Antonio Gates again. But we do get +5 catch and traffic and +5 release for all receivers for the next 6 weeks. And for our perspective, that's going to make my receivers nuts. Chris Godwin playing up to a 95. He is 99 catching traffic and release. It's pretty good. And then even the rookie, Raphael Wilkinson's already playing up to an 80 with 92 catching traffic and 88 release. He might be amazing, but how much do we play him? Because we still have Tyrell Williams. Probably more than Tyrell Williams. He's just not the player he used to be. Let's go ahead and to play the moments against Buffalo here and see what some of these rookies can do, and even some of the backups that were signed for just the preseason alone. It's going to be a fight to make the team, as it always is. We'll see what Alex Soto is capable of. Maybe boost his trade value a little bit, as our defense needs our help. Deshaun Hand, Deron Payne, Aleem McNeil, Dorian Tompkins. It's an interesting front here. Of course, the rookie Tyrone Wilbur going to shoot the gap and make the tackle. Had a little bit of help there from Braxton Turner as well. And that could be the future of our franchise at inside linebacker. Shoot the gap, make a play. Good speed. Block shedding's not there, but his tackling and pursuit's amazing. We need him to do exactly that. First round pick out of Florida, Tyrone Wilbur. I got to remember these colleges too, because I always like to give you guys that information. Get after the quarterback. He's just going to check down. Brian Davis can't wrap up. That's a tackle made by Amani Warawarie. But Buffalo is driving. There's also a running back on roster that I didn't talk about. We traded for him. J.P. Harris. 75 overall. I think he's playing up to it. I think he's a 73 or 74. 90 speed. He's more of just a trucking back. He's a big back. 233. He's huge. Not amazing at anything, but already has the highest trucking on the team. Change of direction's terrible. But if he can just go through people, I don't care. He should be everything Solomon Clifford wasn't for our team. We traded them in a swap. So that happened. As they're going to go left slot there, complete to Robinson short of the end zone. Josh Allen trying to scramble, and he's going to get sacked. Deron Payne brings the pain. How have I never said that before? Big sack. 3rd and goal from the 12. Eric Hudson will be starting a lot this year. Someone to keep an eye on as Richard Russell's into the game. Just check down, Josh. Just check down. Braxton Turner's going to wrap that up all day. No touchdown for Buffalo. It is just preseason, but we do want to see these starters play well against what's clearly, a top-flight offense in the Buffalo Bills. And our defense needs help again. They don't want us playing with Paul Garrison very much, as Wilson's into the game now. That's Mac Wilson. We signed him in free agency. But Tyrone Wilbur decided not to blitz, and Allen's going to get sacked again. It's not even Allen. And that's Levi Onwuzurike. Certainly someone that's trying to compete for more playing time. He's played pretty well when he's been on the field. Who even is their backup? I can't really tell. It looks like it's probably an auto-generated player in a draft class. I don't think that's Trubisky. It doesn't look like it says it. It looks like it has an S on it. Not really sure who that is, but Richard Russell's in, who of course started last year. And there's Tyrone Wilbur not being able to shed blocks. That's his big issue right now. Salvin Ahmed takes that to the 2. Wilbur in coverage on the tight end. Might want to try shooting a gap as well. It looks like it's going to be a run, and we are just caught up there, but what a tackle. Mac Wilson saves a touchdown, and Buffalo will kick a field goal again. Bend but don't break defense. Again, this is going to be a lot of backups now, but some rookies will continue to play, like Tyrone Wilbur. 3rd down alert. We're going to step in here on offense on 3rd and 7. Alex Soto into the game. Of course, the new pickup, Tyler Higbee. We have the rookie Raphael Wilkinson left slot. Amon-Ra St. Brown. J.P. Harris, the running back, wide right. And then Assad Riley, the undrafted rookie free agent. Where I'll look after the game where he went to college. But we're going to try and move the chains here and see what we can do. And that's just a really stupid pass. That's deciding where I want to go with the football before I snap the ball. And we're probably going to go for it here on 4th and 7. It's preseason. We're in enemy territory. We don't really get a whole lot from kicking the field goal here. So we're going to try and move those chains. Play action. And it just made me run into a sack. And great. Jamie Allridge is down, who should be my starting right tackle. Well, that was a lot of bad things that just happened right in a row. Just gonna lob it deep here. Who is that? Kendall Sheffield with the interception. Signed him in free agency a year or so ago. And Kendall Sheffield's got the moves. He's down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Strong. But big interception by Kendall Sheffield, and we're gonna take take the football. We're going to keep the drive alive, of course. It's 4th and 11. But we are going to try and move the chains here. They're not giving me a whole lot of offense, so maybe I'll play a lot of the second half. It is 4th and 11. Oh, I forgot that that play makes me freaking run into a sack every time. All right, so we're not going to call that play ever again. Or we'd cancel play action next time. Play action on 4th down, stupid anyway. All right, we're gonna step in again. Let me try this play again, but I'm not gonna have the bootleg in there because I do like the crossers. Oh, this play is so much better. So much better. We got Assad Riley, the superstar dev UDFA, making a big catch, putting us inside the 20. And now we have red zone moments. Let's try and convert, score a touchdown, maybe. How nice would that be? We're just gonna throw it into the ground. I'm trying to really throw it away. Oh, Damar Hamlin with the pick. I'm not trying to do anything there. Oh, that's frustrating. It is preseason, but I'm back to launching picks. I really was not trying to actually throw it to him. So that is a little bit frustrating. We're gonna check down. Not really seeing a lot open down the field. But that's JP Harris. Need you to show off that power. Soto 12 of 18 for 160 and of course that really annoying interception. Is 4th and 3. Let's see what gets open here. The tight end is usually wide open in this, but I threw it way too late. Got to throw that earlier. All right, see, this is good though, because I'm making mistakes in the preseason, and they're hopefully mistakes that I won't make in the regular season. As JD Keltner, the rookie safety, is going to be playing some linebacker for me here. He's great in zone coverage. That ball is just lobbed up, and it's going to be intercepted by Jeff Okudah. Oh my. This defense is locking down as Jeff Okudah is getting some boundary reps. All right, give me some offense here. On the 7. What can we do here? Hopefully get some open guys. I haven't really liked what's there. We're going to find new lion, Tyler Higbee, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Higbee is the Ian Thomas replacement, and I want him to play a very similar role. We also have Nick Boyle as well as more of that third run blocking tight end. But we made big upgrades at some positions you probably wouldn't think about in free agency. So, yeah, I'm happy to see these guys play. I just heard it, by the way. They said Strevler. It's Chris Strevler is their quarterback. It's not great. It's going to be a run left. Get over there. Nice tackle. Is that a Lee McNeil? Big 75? No, it's Levi Onzarike is 75. Okay. 3rd and 7. As that's going to be a rollout and into a sack. Eric Hudson. He should be playing a lot this year. And I think he's earned that starting role. Didn't decide to take an edge rusher because of Eric Hudson. Lee McNeil's 54, by the way. But we need Eric Hudson to make a ton of big plays, and he's showing out in the preseason with a sack right there here in game 1. And that field goal is going to be good. We need to get some offense up. I'm going to play this next drive. Shot deep post. What are the odds that that post is actually open? I think probably little to none. Just don't really have the time to throw anything. Carlos Boogie Basham with a sack. 2nd and 20. I'm hoping to play a lot better with Alex Soto here in the preseason. We're going to check down to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He picks up 12. And that brings up 3rd and 8. Hopefully somebody gets open here. Yeah, that's usually the goal, and that is. Check down to Tyler Higbee. He's got plenty of room. He's going to break a tackle and fall forward to midfield as well. Tyler Higbee, I think he thinks he's holding the ball. You are not. It's leaving Harris to block. I don't really like anything there. Why is Tre'Davious White in, and why am I not allowed to come back to the football? I switched on for the sole purpose of working back to the football to catch that curl, and it just did not let me, which is frustrating. 2nd and 10. Looks like a zone defense. We're going to go over the middle to the rookie Raphael Wilkinson. Pass a little behind him. And that brings up 3rd and 10. It's a blitz. Wilkinson is open, though. And he's going to get the first down. Would have been nice to get some run after the catch action going on there, but was not happening. 4th catch for Wilkinson in this game as Rashad Reese in here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, let's not give him the ball. Last thing I want to do is, I tried to throw it away too. Last thing I want to do is get Rashad Reese injured, but it looks like he's going to be playing here. How do I get him off the field? By putting JP Harris in. So that gets JP Harris in the game. That's who I want to see play over Rashad Reese in the preseason. Don't really need RB2 to be Rashad Reese. We're going to take an end zone shot, by the way. Like Wilkinson on that, and he just slowed down. Also, I wish I had more time to throw. I know this is a backup offensive line, right? Because we're going to trust the rookie Assad Riley there. He can't hold on. And he's only a 65 overall, even with superstar dev. He's not even a high enough overall for him to get any superstar abilities. Like, I can't even put return man on him because he needs to be a 70 overall, and he's not yet. It's unfortunate. Getting after the quarterback, Wilbur in pursuit, and he's gonna slide right in front of Eric Hudson. Had 2 crossing linebackers, a couple loops in there, and couldn't end up getting to the quarterback, but forced him out of the pocket. Gained 4. It's not great. Kind of locked in place there as he's gonna run and throw cross body. That's so dumb. So dumb. We've only scored 1 touchdown in this game. Nice play. Aleem McNeil. Like, our backups are real talented. Like, gotta love Aleem McNeil and Levi Onwuzurike. Final years under contract for them, by the way. That's pretty noteworthy. But they're really good backups to have. As Strevler's forced out, gonna throw crossbody again. It's insane that these are almost being completed or being completed. 3rd and 12, just play good defense. Check down, Brian Davis, nice tackle. We're gonna get a chance on offense. I'm just not having quite enough time in the pocket. That's like my biggest deal right now. Why is Rashad Reese returning kicks? Didn't change that either. And preseason positions are always a little bit weird. Okay, definitely should have fair caught that. I'm getting so nervous about a preseason injury. Let's see what JP Harris can do. He can really only go straight, but he does so at a high level. Dude, how do you make that play? 2nd and 10, quick throw! Amon-Ra St. Brown up the seam! Doesn't have game-changing speed, but he found the space. 1st and 10. You know what I see? I see a single high safety. If we have time here, it's going to be a really successful play. We just don't have time, and we can barely even throw it away. So it is so slow. I just don't have time. They rush 4. My line's confused, and I can't find a place to get the football. It's getting really frustrating. I just want a little bit more time to throw. I can't even throw it away. Oh my goodness. They're rushing 4. I don't have the time. We'll leave the running back in the block every time, and maybe even Tyler Higbee as well. Do I have to go max protect to have time to throw the ball? Let's go Wilkinson, the rookie, and Soto barely gets it to him, but that's a good gain. It's a good route. We're gonna have to go for it. We're not gonna kick a 63-yarder in preseason. All right, 4th and 8. Throw, sideline, Wilkinson got the toe dragged. Got the toes dragged. There's Raphael Wilkinson. Yeah, make a play. Make a play. I need to max protect every time. That seems to be what it is. Because otherwise, we just don't have the time to make any of these throws. We're going to go for Wilkinson again. Look at that catch radius. I thought that was going to be inaccurate for sure. We could really use a touchdown on this drive. It's open. Amon-Ra St. Brown, but there is a flag. Anytime something good happens. Holding. Who's this on? Brian Collins. Offensive lineman that we signed to fill out the roster a little bit, and that's going to set up a nice 2nd and 22. Should we just pretend like we're giving up? Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's a... Oh, that was an RPO. That's right. So we threw it way too late. I guess I forgot that was an RPO. Yeah, illegal man downfield for the whole offensive line. Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize that was an RPO, and suddenly it's 2nd and 27. That's not that good. I don't want an RPO. I don't want that. Oh, they're blitzing a lot. Get the ball out quickly. Raphael Wilkinson has a block, and Raphael Wilkinson will score a touchdown here in the preseason. 3rd round rookie out of Auburn. Looks to make his mark here on this Detroit Lions franchise. Just got opened underneath, and look at the block there. Is that Nick Boyle? I think it's Tyler Higbee making a block. Look at someone wearing a Russ Clemens jersey, but it's number 28, which is not a jersey he wears. All right, game is on the line. Defense needs to make a stop. Oruwarie's in. Okuda's in. We have cornerback depth. I don't really know why they'd be playing some of these guys. Oruwarie can't wrap up, but look at the hustle of Levi Onwuzurike, and he's injured. And they want me coming out in 3 deep. I just do ask Madden to make it seem like a coordinator's calling. I know I say that all the time, but people forget or choose not to listen to me. But man, some of these play calls are brain dead. Dude, they just have all the space in the world. It's not worth a timeout because it's preseason. Streveler's throwing deep. It's going to be over me. Oh, what a throw. You just don't expect Chris Streveler to make that throw. I did give him the separation, tried to bait the throw, and he challenged. He challenged me and made the throw. Dislocated knee for Levi Onwuzurike. In the past, that is an interception, but linebackers just don't jump. It's a big issue with them. Linebackers do not jump. It'd be nice to jump that route. Got a hand in there. Streveler gonna roll out. We're gonna go after him. We're gonna chase him. Big hit. How does he hold on to the ball? Oh, that's insanity. That's insanity. 3rd and 8. Streveler gonna roll out. Throws it away on 3rd down. And it's gonna come down to this. It's gonna come down to this pretty much. 4th and 8. Who's gonna make a play? All right, I think I contained. Streveler, he's looking to roll out, but he can't. Guys are trying to get open. Streveler all day, throws end zone, intercepted. Or at least knocked away there by Oruwarie. And we will take over on the 9-yard line. 10 seconds remain. Buffalo with all 3 timeouts. 1st down ends it. Change of direction, broken tackle, and a big hit stick. We're gonna kneel it, right? And then, I mean, we could just punt it out of bounds, right? Timeout, Buffalo. 1 second remains. All right, we're gonna call a fake punt, and we're gonna throw it away. So that's gonna be, well, it should have been intentional grounding probably, which would have been a safety, and that would have ended the game. But either way, the game ends. We get our victory here in preseason. And it was a little bit rough at first, and then we started finding some plays that were going to be effective. Alex Soto carved the Buffalo Bills up in the end. 373, 2 touchdowns, and of course the pick where I really just tried to throw it into the ground. I don't know how that was an interception. And then rushing, I had no rushing game really at all. JP Harris had 5 carries for 6 yards. Not exactly showing out in the preseason as we traded for him. Raphael Wilkinson has had 3 rushing attempts. He also had 8 catches for 146 and a touchdown, by the way. Saad Riley, 6 for 84. Some of this is sim. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 for 57. Tyler Higbee, 4 for 53 and a touchdown. Raphael Wilkinson leading the way. Love to see that. And then defensively, Ryan Davis had 8 tackles. We have 2 tackles for loss for the injured Levi Onwuzurike, 2 for Braxton Turner, Eric Hudson, and then 1 for Lee McNeil, Deron Payne, and Tyrone Wilbur, rookie out of Florida. Sack for Onwuzurike, Payne, and Eric Hudson, and then picks for Jeff Okuda and Kendall Sheffield. How long is Onwuzurike going to be out for? 4 weeks. All right, so we'll get him back for the regular season. Again, he doesn't play like a ton, so it isn't the worst thing in the world. Also have 13 staff points. What do we want to get here? Let's look at a head coach. Now I've gotten everything down to the final piece, so all players on the team count as scheme fits during training, which is nice. Don't have any of that yet. And we could go one of two on... These are talent point refunds. Don't really want that. Let's look in the coordinator section. Impact blocking for receivers, awareness for offensive linemen. We have the offensive stuff mainly done. Maybe run block finesse for offensive linemen would be nice. What about defense here? Hit power by defensive tackles. I don't really see a huge value in that. Am I crazy? I just don't see that. Maybe... I mean, press would be nice. We can't afford that quite yet. Maybe we'll do run block finesse for offensive linemen. Let's do that. Patriots and Mac Jones here. We can leave everything the same. Except we're going to just do training again. Same group of guys in there. Just young players that we're trying to develop. You know, might mix it up. Maybe we'll throw, you know, like Paul Garrison back in there. Because we don't have Focus XP on him anymore. Could definitely do that. Might not be a bad idea, but I want to develop Richie Owens. I want to develop Assad Riley. It's not very often you get a crazy undrafted rookie free agent with superstar dev. I've never seen it before. So I'm super excited about that. And he's a really low overall. I know you're probably thinking he's never going to play, never going to make an impact. I want him to. It's a good storyline more than anything, right? Nobody wanted him. We picked him up. Turns out he's a beast. And now Amani Warrior is up to an 85 slot, +2 man, +1 zone, +1 change of direction. Ooh, man and zone now stock in the 90s. And that also gives us the ability to put on 1 step ahead. So he's going to be unbelievable in man coverage. We can't quite get 1 step ahead for Cameron Ford. He's close, but he's not quite there. And then for Reese back at running back, want to continue to develop him as an actual running back. So he gets a temporary boost, but also +1 agility, juke, and spin. All very nice. Would love to get those into the 90s. Paul Green really doesn't matter too much. Gonna move Reese below Harris for this one so he plays the most. And what's Ford? Is he an 80? He's an 85, but I don't think he's 85 slot. He's 83 slot. You need to be an 85 slot to get 1 step ahead, which I think would be the best for our team. So, still working on that. He's almost going to be an 86. He's close. So we'll be there before we know it. Where did Keltner go to school again? UCLA? That's right. So Tyrone Wilbur's Florida. JD Keltner's UCLA. Raphael Wilkinson's Auburn. JP Harris is Michigan State. And then Assad Riley is Fresno State. Eric Hudson will be the starter. For right now, it's Trey Flowers, who we brought back in free agency. Hudson will be the starter. Just want him to play more reps in preseason, get him more XP to develop him. He should probably be a focus player, really, if we're going to be honest about it. We also signed Garth Ray as a UDFA. Not an undrafted free agent rookie, just available as a 72 deep threat. 95 speed and acceleration. Great catching in traffic now. Release is bumped up a lot. But just seemed like an overall pretty good player to have with great traits. So we gave him a shot. Don't know how much he's going to play. Probably not a lot. I don't even know if he'll make the team. And we'll hop in to play the moments against the Patriots. So let's see the starters. Paul Garrison. Of course, on the first drive of the game, we got Richie Owens, now no longer a rookie. Rashad Reese out of the backfield. We're facing a starting offense, and of course, who we're going to go to but TJ Hawkinson, our star tight end. Of course, the starters are not going to play a ton, as we're going to try and lead Rod God, and under pressure, inaccurate, and he missed him. And we're going to get sacked. Well, barely. Almost, I mean. They screamed. Could barely even get the throw off. Now, we have a third down. See what the defense is capable of. We have no Tyrone Wilbur right now. Of course, he's going to come in with the backups. His big hit, B.J. Dickerson. Laid him out. Also, it's funny to, like, I get the free soda or whatever. Like, he's the best QB in the league. But free DeAndre Swift when he had the most carries of any running back on the team. felt odd to me, especially when he's not all that good. Like, he's just got to be faster. That's why Rashad Reese gets a lot of those pitches. Swift is better in between the tackles, as we'll throw to Rashad Reese. He'll break a tackle and get 6. And it's 3rd and 4. Look at that right side. Superstar, superstar, superstar X Factor, and then superstar strong safety. They have a superstar X Factor left corner. It's a pretty talented team. As we're going to try and throw this. Richie Owens sideline. What an effort. Man, Paul Garrison feeling real slow on that. I feel like I have no time in the pocket. So I feel almost forced to get out of there. Man. Is that a false start or an offside? Other teams clap false start. Oh, man. We're still not going to punt. I don't care. I was going to punt, and then I tried to fake it, and then it wouldn't let me change to a fake false start. It's preseason from midfield. I'm not doing it. It's wide open. It's TJ Hawkinson. Easy first down. I feel like we just don't see enough players go up there and make a play. We had R1, man. I just couldn't get the throw off. I blocked the running back too, and they rushed 4. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Right tackle just got crushed. Did I back up too far? That might have been it. Needed to step up in the pocket. God, it's so tough, I feel like, to look down the field and do that simultaneously. Something I have to improve on, and I never will, let's be honest about that. I'm never going to get better at that. I'm going to try it here. Richie Owens. I mean, anytime you try a spectacular catch there, it's not going to work. 3rd down alert. We're hopping in here. We're taking over. Starter's still in the game. They're going to come out at some point. I don't know where to go there. There's a flag. Hopefully it's roughing the passer. Roughing the passer. Love to see that. I'd love to see if anything was open there too. I really would. Just didn't see anything. So, looked at this mess to begin with. I mean, clearly nothing was open there. Maybe you have Hawkinson there, but I already had to get the football out because of the pressure, because Jonah Jackson got crushed. Yeah, I mean, nothing was really open. I threw it, the only thing that was going to be double covered, though, so not a great decision. If I can't get a trap to work running on a defense with 3 down linemen, I don't know what. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me with Christian Barmore making a play there in run D. It's a joke. Rashad Reese, touchdown. Big 3rd down again. I would like the starters should not be playing. I don't know why they continue to stay in. So I'm going to have to manually change all of this. All right, so most of the backups that need to be in are in, including Andro Soro, the fan favorite at free safety. It's an interesting fit in this defense. I mean, Braxton Turner wasn't even moving. That's some great zone coverage. Pressure from Eric Hudson. Good defense. And we got a 2-minute drill with the backups, and Rashad Reese, for some reason, is in. Okay. Took him out. Oh, they're blitzing. We're getting out on the run. Soto, he set his feet. Found Richie Owens. I have no problem with him staying in, as he's still a young developing player that we want to see more of. He's really good, though, obviously. Nice play by Richie. Maybe we'll streak Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's really good with the football in the air, and they're going to blitz again. Pretty much forced to just take the check down to DeAndre Swift, who's still in for whatever reason. 2nd and 1. Just got to run the check down there. Just take it. Now, that is the final timeout, so maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe should have gone, tried to race to the sideline, although I don't think we would have made it. Should we try an end zone shot? Go like max protect, and then we could streak Raphael Wilkinson. See how he is with the ball in the air. Slant Richie Owens. And just see what we got. Richie Owens, just get out of bounds. 6 seconds. We could take the timeout, but that's not really fun for preseason. Or we could take the field goal is what I meant to say. What does the field goal accomplish? You know, it's kind of my question. Richie Owens, by the way, 5 for 101 right now. Doesn't accomplish anything in preseason because we don't really care about winning. We just care about players making plays. Throw that deep. Wilkinson! Wow, that would have been insane. We were going to the end zone there no matter what, as Soda's going to finish the first half. 6 of 8 for 68. And that's really one drive. I'm going to return this. Who's going to be back there? Is it Assad Riley? That's who I want to be back there. It is Assad Riley. Make the team. I know you have superstar dev, but we got to say there's something going on. He looks big, by the way. I know he's 6 foot. I guess he's not small. I guess I kind of think of him like he's 5'9", but he's definitely not. And it is 2nd and 5. The rightful backups are in the game now. And let's see what happens. Do we have that? End zone. Wilkinson got a hand up. Cannot secure the catch. Big 3rd down and 5. Who's going to get open? Actually, I like Wilkinson again. Best option. That one's going to fall incomplete. We're, of course, going to go for it. Really wanted to throw over the middle like Amon-Ra St. Brown or something there. Just, I thought we would throw into coverage. So, didn't like it. We're going to go end zone. St. Brown got it. Touchdown. Man, it'd be nice to get him on the field more. He's just not that great of an athlete in the game. It's tough to get him on the field over other options, but it feels like he's always making plays like this in preseason. Albeit it's preseason. Jones overran the ball. That's an Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown. Not too mad about it. As we're back in on offense. Want to get something going with JP Harris. He's got decent trucking. Need a first down here. JP Harris, he got it, and that's it. 4 rushes for 15. Not exactly great stuff. And it's another 3rd down. What's that safety doing? I'm actually going to cancel this play action. See what's going to get open. I mean, he's just open, man. How are they getting into the backfield so quickly when I'm blocking everybody? See more time. Maybe Harris would be good here on play action because it gives me a safety option out of the backfield. No, that's super open. Wilkinson, nice catch. I thought it was super open, by the way. That window closed quickly. Maybe 90 speed isn't quite as fast as I thought. So it keeps going to recent plays when I want to do Ask Madden. Let's try JP Harris here. I'd love to see him get going. Oh, there we go. Just showcase the power. We don't need him to average, 4 or 5 yards a play, as we have a dislocated elbow from Cameron Clark, who we signed, of course, in the offseason as depth. Try and end around a Raphael Wilkinson here, the 3rd round pick out of Auburn. He definitely feels like a real good player, but can't do anything there. 2nd and 12. Quick throw. We got Assad Riley. The stiff arm work in there too, but couldn't get any extra yardage. I really want him to be a success story. Only his first catch of the game here, deep into the 3rd quarter. I'd love to do like a little switch release fade. See what we can get there. That's the matchup. We can't get it. We can't get an animation. That's why this game's frustrating. That's why this game's frustrating. We have a 6'3" receiver here that has clear inside positioning. And right there is where you want him to turn around and attack the football, and he doesn't do it. It's really annoying. But of course, we are going to go for it. I mean, I like the design of that play, because it's a switch release, which I do like, and we do have the underneath option if we want to take it. This could be a blitz from the middle here. Got to be worried about it. Higbee, it's going to be short. Went short of the line to gain on 4th down. Just can't do that. But we are jumping in for another 3rd down. A lot of passes here, but it's nice to see Alex Soto play. This is as much as you guys really get to see on a regular basis, and I can't get it to Tyler Higbee. Ronnie Perkins living in the backfield. Dude, I just feel like I have no time. Just want time to throw down the field. It's 4th and 1. Will they run? We got Tyrone Wilbur. It's up the middle, and they got it. That's a mean stiff arm. Wilbur falling down. Look at the speed. What's going on? Defenders moving in slow motion. Damian Harris inside the 5. They're going to score a touchdown. And we didn't score right there. Didn't even let me get a moment. And it is 1st and 10. New England inside their own 10. They got a superstar quarterback in behind Mac Jones. Who is that? Sutton. Okay, don't remember him. How old is this quarterback? Because we've seen a lot of quarterback classes. We've obviously talked about them a pretty decent bit in all of these off seasons. But don't know him. He was in last year's class. Only a 69 overall. So, I mean, that's nice, but low overall. So I guess that kind of explains why he went under the radar. Didn't switch there. Man, what are these stiff arms? Dorian Tompkins playing in the 4th quarter. That's how much we need this win. It's not like I don't have depth. It's just the game's broken. Why would they ever punt in this spot? Don't get that. Why would they punt? Doesn't make any sense. Asad Riley back to return. Man, we just didn't have any space. And there's Soto. Gonna give us a shot here. Ooh, they have full momentum. That's no good. Should probably run the ball on 1st down, but they're expecting it. Play action. Someone get up the field. Get it to Higbee. Shield. There's a flag. Roughing the passer, holding. Roughing the passer. I didn't really like that play, but I like the result. As J.P. Harris is down, he was just going to get this carry on 1st down. It's going to mean like Rashad Reese is into the game. I'm not running. We got Goodson. No idea who Goodson is. Okay, we're going to be forced to run with Soto. We got blocks. Alex Soto just stepped out of bounds. What is that? I held X. I guess I held X too late. And it's an abdominal tear for J.P. Harris. He was supposed to get touches this year. He was supposed to be a good story. They don't want us to succeed. Soto. I mean, that's open. Sideline. Wilkinson. Got it. 20-yard gain. Tried to run the drag to Asad Riley. They rush forward. We just can't get the throw off. It feels insane to me. Riley didn't get the play, but you can just do it again and he gets it. Wasn't open. We're going to try it there. It's inaccurate bullet pass. Come on, Soto. That's not my fault. I know I say it's not my fault and you guys think it's my fault all the time. That's not my fault. He was open and he was like 5 yards toward the inside. That should have been like an Asad Riley shot at a touchdown. Instead, it's an interception. Complete momentum for New England. Complete momentum for New England. Throwing short. Okuda can't wrap up. Soro, big hit. You know, Andrew Soro actually has big, like, hit power. It's like 85 hit power. You wouldn't expect it. It's over the middle. Soro can't hit him. That was the rookie, J.D. Keltner, who couldn't wrap up there at the end. They're driving down the field with this superstar second-year player. And he's facing pressure, gets a throwaway off. It's going to be a run. Keltner got pancaked, but look who's in the 4th quarter. Big Dorian Tompkins. He's making a big play. Throwing end zone. Okuda knocked it up into the air and incomplete. Nearly intercepted. That would have won us the game more than likely. And it is 4th and 9. We are showing blitz. Should give our pass rushers an opportunity to get home. And they're throwing end zone. Incomplete. Kendall Sheffield in coverage. I'm not running the ball to Rashad Reese at the end of the game. Just not happening. Last thing I need is him getting injured in preseason. So we're just going to call play action on 2nd and 8. Fake it. They're not fooled at all, even though we have no reason to throw. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown on the sideline. He gets out of bounds. Saves the New England timeout. Although we could win the game if we wanted to with just kneels. Max protect. You're going to block. You're going to block. Thank you. And already feel like we're under pressure. Can't really even get the throw off. Wilkinson can't make the catch. Blocking in this game is a freaking disaster. 20 seconds. Inside. I mean, where is that going, dude? Under pressure? I got the ball out so quickly. They rush 4. How is Alex Soto under pressure that quickly? Left tackle sucks is how. 3rd and 10. I'm gonna have to throw the ball immediately. Intercepted, going for Asad Riley. Listen, my fault on the interception, clearly. But I feel like I have to throw the ball so damn quickly, and I was gonna get sacked here. Also, why does it keep starting on the other side? Was gonna get sacked. Just ran right by the right tackle. Ran right by the right tackle. Had to throw it immediately. It's unfortunate, but like, you know, is what it is. We've already won the game in my mind. All day, he's lobbing deep. Soro intercepts it. Andrew Soro with a chance to return. He's down the right sideline. Got a block. Andrew Soro, race to the end zone. Touchdown. Andrew Soro, pick 6 to end it. He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. How does he do it? I have no idea. I don't know how Andrew Soro is doing it. But yeah, he's probably made the team again. We signed him to a big extension in the offseason video if you didn't see that. So he's going to be here. Threw 2 picks with Soto. I think only one of them was mine. Maybe. I think so. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Rushing, you can see. Richie Owens had 101. Raphael Wilkinson, 5 for 65. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 for 65 with a touchdown. Side Riley, only the 1 for 7. And then defensively, tackle for loss for Russ Clemens, BJ Dickerson, and Trey Flowers. 2 sacks for Jerron Payne, 1 for Jermaine Bryan, the rookie out of Clemson, Lee McNeil, and Dorian Tompkins. Jermaine Bryan was a late round pick. We didn't really talk about him, but he was like a 5th or 6th rounder. And then, of course, the pick 6 for Soro at the end of the game. He's unbelievable. The 2 new injuries from this game are Levi Onwuzurike and Cameron Clark. JP Harris actually is the new one. Abdominal tear out 5 weeks. These injuries are getting crazy. But we have our last preseason game here against the Jaguars at home. Ooh, and we have camp standout. Let's see here. BJ Dickerson has had a strong camp and continued to build on that preseason. Where has he improved the most? Well, it's got to be zone coverage. Deep in the back end of the defense there. Need to have him better at zone coverage. And +5 is a huge boost. Let's go check him out. Up to an 83 overall, but that +5 boost is permanent, by the way. He has 84 zone coverage now. That's huge. That's major. Is that as high as Derek Davidson? I think it's close. Derek Davidson has 81 zone coverage. So our new best zone safety is BJ Dickerson. Also 79 man for Derek Davidson. BJ Dickerson's close to that as well. 80 man. I mean, he can play cornerback. 92 speed, 84 zone, 80 man. Be a crazy good slot corner, but he's 224. Dude's built like a brick. Shit house. Huge. Wide receiver mentorship. Coach, I know you're frustrated with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And why Amon-Ra St. Brown, dude? Why is the mentorship on him? Why is the mentorship on him, man? He's got to get open more. Medium routes, maybe. I don't know. Medium route running is going to go up. It shouldn't be Amon-Ra St. Brown. +2 release, +2 medium route running. It's fine. Doesn't even have a picture in game. I think that's probably why I'm a little bit more hesitant to play him as well. But he only has 86 speed. It's very upsetting. So low. But weekly strategy here. Gonna do the same stuff we've been doing. But team profile, do I want to get anybody else involved? maybe take Rashad Reese out and go with Paul Garrison, who clearly needs to be more accurate. So we're going to do that. Hopefully, of course, everybody stays healthy. It's a big thing. Shoulder strain for JP Harris. He already tore his abs and he's going to practice and strain his shoulder. Okay. I don't know why he would be practicing. And then defensively, no injuries, please. Dislocated shoulder for Braxton Turner. He's going to miss this week. So that's not good. And we do have upgrades for Cameron Ford. It's going to be slot. I want that ability. He goes up to an 86 overall. He is amazing. This is only year 2, keep in mind. +2 man, +1 press, 91 man coverage. I want to run a lot of man this year. I want zone coverage to be higher as well, but I want to run a lot of man. But probably not until we get one step ahead instead of what we currently have. Penei Sewell, never really know what to do here. So it'd be nice to get his abilities up. Let's just do pass protector. I mean, my offensive line has been struggling. Pass block power. It never really updates it or upgrades anything. Do have a point here for Assad Riley. We can pretty much mold him into whatever we want. He kind of feels like a slot guy. Deep route running's pretty bad. Spectacular catch isn't that high. I don't know what he is. I think he's a returner more than anything, but I don't even think he's great with that. He's got the aggressive catch trait though. I don't know. Maybe just deep threat. I'm not really sure. It's tough to tell what we have right now. +2 catching. Playing up to an 84. We might have something there. And then DeAndre Swift. I've been going into power back. Just try to make him more into that archetype because he's not the fastest. Might as well be good straight up the middle. +2 break tackle, +1 stiff arm, +1 trucking. Okay. Would love to get him into the 80s on trucking. And our last preseason game here. It's against the Jaguars. Rico McMullen. Do we remember seeing him get drafted? He's a superstar X Factor. Would have been drafted over the course of this series, but that's not really a name that I remember. Big field goal. Well, we're not going to do that. It's 4th and 13. I kind of don't care. Kind of don't care. It's preseason. We are playing for big plays. And we're going to continue to try and make those. So we're going to throw a pick right at Joe Schobert. I mean, it's 4th down, so we need to throw it there. There's no point to take a sack. The pick is obviously not ideal, but it doesn't really matter. We're back. We get 3rd down, so we don't have to be shoehorned in anything here. Let's go ahead and run it with Rashad Reese. Nice little cutback. The juke never makes anybody miss. I don't even know why I try it. But once again, I'm going to be taking the starters off the field. We're going with Soto and Sherrod Goodson and Danny Foster. All right, starters have been changed, so Soto's in the game. Why is Rashad Reese still in? All right, now my crap running backs are in the correct positions. Do we run the ball here? I don't really want to run the ball in preseason to my star players. Lobbed it. Riley intercepted. Nice. Should never have thrown it. Should never have thrown it. But I don't know. Like, there is the whole it's preseason, I don't care, I'm going to do whatever. But also, I should be like trying to develop good habits instead of just lobbing it up on into the end zone. If that was 3rd down, fine. That was 1st down. Can't do that. As Trevor Lawrence going to get sacked. Jermaine Bryant, late round pick out of Clemson, has pretty good speed. I think it's 85 with 71 finesse moves. Like, he isn't bad. He really isn't bad. So I want to continue to see good play out of him. Eric Hudson on the other side. We have Brian Davis and Richard Russell. And Russell, it might be a backup. This could be what happens. Is Hudson going to bring down the quarterback? Trevor Lawrence. Again, I want to get him as much experience as possible. So playing in the preseason is just what's going to happen for him. Also, I want to get my linebacker on the field. I want Tyrone Wilbur in on every play. Make that happen. I'm also playing Cameron Ford for experience points as well. I know he's way too good to be playing in the preseason here, but I'm playing him. More defensive moments, as in simulation, our offense hasn't done anything. Man, Tyrone Wilbur looks huge. He is 6'3". Nice tackle. Richard Russell. I mean, he is good, man. It's a shame he's got to be a backup, and I'm not sure what the playtime split's going to be with him and Tyrone Wilbur. I mean, he's definitely still going to see the field, but just who knows how? Who knows how much? That's nearly intercepted. I don't know how to get that pass in there. Let's get it to Assad Riley. I want him to make a play, man. I want him to make a play. Sometimes I'm caught looking like as the drag first read. But I want Assad Riley to get the ball. I do. We have that. We're going to give him a shot here. And the corner just outran him. Corner outran him. He doesn't exactly have game-breaking speed. It's a 91. So he's really got to do a lot. As Raphael Wilkinson will go up and make that catch. Kind of just put it up there. Which is what I've been doing. There is not a whole lot of thought with these with these passing plays right now. I'm just kind of throwing the ball. That looks pretty open. Aggressive catch again, and he can't haul it in. Assad Riley's route running, though, just feels so bad that we can never get him the football, but he's open that time. There we go. He's going to be a project, right? But he's a superstar dev, UDFA. There has to be something there, and there he is. He's reaching for the first down as well. Like, look at the heart. Look at the heart. 3rd and 1. We're getting out of the pocket here. Little pitch, Tyler Higbee touchdown. Slight playmaker to get him moving in that direction, and then just trust the run after the catch, and we got a touchdown. I wanted it to be with Assad Riley. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of forcing that one in there a bit. But I feel like we had potential to make that happen. 3rd and 2. They're blitzing, and we're destroyed. Play action. Those two routes are too close. That's running into another route. Jeez. How crazy is a jet touch pass to Richie Owens here in the 3rd quarter? Not crazy. It worked. How is he tackling me? Juan Thornhill? That's a joke. That's a joke. What a play. Should I have really rounded? I mean, we're past him, dude. That stupid animation. You shouldn't be able to make that play. How is it not a first down? I'll never know. I'll never know. 3rd and 2. Rock and play action. Just open. You got the slowest release of all time. Riley can't catch it. Hit him right in the hands. Hit him right in the hands. Man, I get blitzed a lot. How did they not just send 15 at me here? Send 15 at me there. I swear it was that many. Oh, he didn't get tackled? He's just not going to be tackled then. Okay. Up the middle, Mac Wilson make a play. He's not going to. Here we got a Lee McNeil, 2-gapping. Somebody's going to do something surely, right? He's just going to throw it away. 4th and inches. Fullback dive. Wow. Oh, and it's a fumble. Who forced that? Cameron Ford in the recovery. I just got blocked, and that's a big hit by the rookie, J.D. Keltner. Does have the big hitter trait, I believe, or at least high motor. The rookie out of UCLA. Lay in the wood. Huge hit. Ball came out. Love it. We don't run around here. Soto throwing for Richie Owens. Nice play. 2 picks for him. Those are my fault, of course. But man, just want the O-line to block. I don't think that's too crazy of a request, especially when the starters are in. It's open. Asad Riley caught it. Let's go. All right, that safety's coming down to blitz. Wilkinson could be wide open if the safety kind of comes down too hard. There's Wilkinson. He doesn't have high trucking. I forgot about that. Can't truck. But that's a first down on the ground. Well, I guess it's technically a pass, right? It was a touch pass. Maybe it was a handoff. I don't remember. I know it happened moments ago. No clue if it was a handoff or not. There's play action. That's open sideline. Wilkinson, nice catch. Incomplete. Surely not. Surely not. We're going to toss the challenge flag on that. I mean, are they saying the left foot came down out? Because he has it there, in my opinion. I guess the left foot didn't come straight down for whatever reason, and it's incomplete. Gosh. That's open. Wilkinson dropped it. Man, that's a touchdown if he just goes straight. I know that wasn't the route, but it is a fact. 3rd and 10. Just open enough. Richie Owens, nice catch. Of course, we're going to go hurry up on this. Need Foster to just stay in and block. Richie Owens over the middle. Maybe Wilkinson deep. He's not going to get it. Riley as a last-ditch option. Richie Owens is open. We're just going to take the first down. Richie Owens lighting up the preseason, which makes sense. Because he is the, he's a starter. He probably shouldn't be playing, period. Gonna throw it away on 2nd and 5 instead of forcing it. These are good habits to develop. And this is where we're looking for this Asad Riley touchdown. We were in a really similar situation last drive in terms of yardage. But he's open! Accidental high point, doesn't matter. Asad Riley holds on. Undrafted. Nobody wanted this guy. Yet here he is with a touchdown. In preseason. But it's a touchdown. It's an NFL touchdown. Accidental high point. I pressed the incorrect button, not the wrong button. Because I meant to, but I got him flipped. 4th quarter now. Big 3rd down. We got to make a stop. I'm happy. J.D. Keltner made a play. The rookies overall have played fairly well in preseason. I mean, the only one that didn't is J.P. Harris, as Jeff Okuda has brick hands. Another drop pick. That's Niall Sheldon, by the way. The Jags drafted this guy, what, 3rd round? 3rd round, I want to say. Maybe 2nd round. 2nd quarterback off the board for sure. And it's 3rd and 8. We're going deep. Asad Riley. Oh, he dropped it! It was in his hands! Oh my goodness, it was in his hands. Asad Riley would have been a legend had that been completed. But unfortunately, he dropped it. That's wide open. Wilkinson, stay in bounds. Good footwork. And a first down. 1st down and 10. Already know where we're going with the ball. Man. I like one-on-one. I wish one-on-one had more favorable results for the offense more often, like it does in real life, as opposed to the game where the defense always has the advantage. Okay, what is that slant route, and why is that the fastest thing I've ever seen? I wasn't even going to go for Raphael Wilkinson, and it really caught my attention. That is a crazy slant route. Look at the extension there. I mean, that's insane. Just explodes over the middle of the field. It's going to be taken out of context. What's low throw? Is it L2? Oh my goodness, dude. Animation City game. Love it. Try another slant. I mean, he might run the best slant routes of all time. It's insane. Raphael Wilkinson was born to run the slant route. What about Raphael Wilkinson on the little whip? All right, Asad Riley, touchdown number 2. All right. Who would have thought? I don't know how he even got a touchdown on this. Just managed to cut up field, showcase the change of direction and agility, ability. They're going for it on 4th down. We're jumping in to stop them. We got Joseph on the field. We got some no names in here for the moment. Mac Wilson couldn't wrap up, but look at BJ Hill. Second BJ on the team. Yeah, BJ Dickerson, of course, and it's a red zone alert. 2nd and 6. Assad Riley not even on the field. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Play action. Get the throw off. Nick Boyle. Broken tackle, and he's down at the 8. 1st and goal. Inside lead, Wilkinson. This guy's got to catch the ball if he's going to get the ball more often. I don't know. Maybe I got a possession catch that. It's just that slant route. I don't know why it's so effective. I feel like I've never seen a receiver in game run that great of a slant route. Like, he gets so much space and separation. And his short route running, it's like an 83. Like, it's pretty good. But he runs it like he's got 99. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. But that is the game. Preseason over. Obviously I could have played better. We win this game 28-6. But I'm just, I'm experimenting with some things. 4 touchdowns for Soto. Did throw the 2 picks, 326 yards. Of course, didn't really run the ball too often. Sherrod Goodson got some attempts. Rashad Reese, probably too many. DeAndre Swift, probably too many. Assad Riley, 9 catches for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. Richie Owens again goes for over 100. And then Raphael Wilkinson, of course, with the touchdown you saw at the end. Tyler Higbee with a touchdown. Assad Riley, he feels really bad to use. But he did score 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks for Dorian Tompkins, 1 for Jermaine Bryan and Eric Hudson. And then a pick for Derek Davidson. Of course, the forced fumble for J.D. Keltner, covered by Cam Ford. But that, that's nice. I like that Assad Riley was able to make some plays. Those touchdowns are going to be big for some potential upgrades down the line. He's, a bit of a long shot to make the team, you could say, as an undrafted rookie free agent. But maybe that 2 touchdown performance is enough to turn the tides and get him to make his first NFL team. Plus 2 finesse moves for Hudson, 69. Nice. And we went 3-0 in the preseason. And our job now is to cut 22 players. And let's go position by position. Now, you guys didn't see Eric Jackson. Of course, we got to fill out a practice squad too. Eric Jackson is a good 3rd quarterback to have. Another UDFA. There's something to work with here. I think maybe going to the practice squad could be good for him. Hopefully he doesn't get picked up. These players suck. Danny Foster. Sherrod Goodson was a draft pick. I think we're going to hold on to him. At receiver, this is tough, man. This is tough. Garth Ray. Garth Ray has potential. I hate to say it, man. Tyrell Williams. Tyrell played a great role for us for, a few years there. Has some great traits as well. But I think, unfortunately, his time on the Lions has come to an end. Had 1 catch of the preseason. Had 800 yards receiving last year. But the reality is, for Tyrell Williams, he just isn't worth the contract anymore. And we have younger guys that we're excited about that we want to see play. So Tyrell Williams, unfortunately, is cut. We're also going to cut Jacob Harris. Signed him in free agency, but don't really see his purpose. Charles Leno was brought in to be a backup. Brian Collins was horrible when we used him, so he's going to be gone. Like my guards at center, Spencer Gardner, UDFA. Got a high pass block. We'll hold on to him maybe. Mike Mazika will be cut. Will be cut. Right tackle, It's never bad to have a backup right tackle. Of course, we traded away Taylor Decker in the offseason episode. We got some pretty good depth here. I think Khalid Hamilton will be cut. Jason Durham will be cut. Kind of like what Carlos Springs offers. We're going to also cut Dakota Thomas. A D tackle. Man, some of these guys sucked. I think Donald Sally is going to be the one to go. Fuller is just stronger and younger. And he's a nose tackle. Noah Dawkins we signed because of speed. Don't really need him. Don't want to cut Derek Barnes, though. At middle linebacker, picked up Jaleel Ford because he's 6'4" with 85 speed. Just not really going to see the field, not that good. We're going to cut him. We're probably going to keep Voshan Joseph, at least for now. Right outside linebacker, Divine Diablo, 91 speed, 88 hit power. I feel like that's crazy on special teams. I want to keep Divine Diablo. Corner, Isaiah Johnson probably going to get cut. Just we don't need to carry that many corners. Free safety, we're going to cut John McCullers. Andrew Soro is going to stay. He has heart. And we have plenty of safeties. So Nick Hilliard's going to get cut. And then kicker and punter were fine. And now we have to make some even tougher decisions. 7 players have to go. They want us to cut Richard Russell. That's insane. Sherrod Goodson's going to be moved to the practice squad. Garth Ray is tough. I think we're going to keep Garth Ray. We're going to move Carl Cavan to the practice squad because we have depth at tight end now. Spencer Gardner is going to be moved to the practice squad. Gerald Harrington is going to move to the practice squad. Same thing with Josh Fuller. We're going to move Nelson Allen to the practice squad. How many backup offensive linemen do I have? I think that's enough. And we do have to cut one more player or move one more player to the practice squad. And it's going to be at middle linebacker. It's either Voshan Joseph or Mac Wilson that has to go. And they look pretty similar. Voshan Joseph looks faster. 2 SEC guys. Voshan, he's got 62 zone. What does Mac Wilson have? 65. 85 hit power for Mac Wilson. What does Voshan Joseph have for hit power? 82. I'm going to go ahead and cut Mac Wilson. Now we sign him in free agency. That's tough. It's got to be Voshan Joseph. It's got to be Voshan Joseph. Those are some tough cuts. But that is the preseason. This is going to be the final team. Let me set it up and you'll see the starters and all that. And as you can see, our practice squad was signed. Lost Eric Jackson. Lost Carl Cavan. We lost... I mean, I guess Carl Cavan's the big one at tight end, but we don't really need him anymore. So, big players signed away from our practice squad. Now, we are keeping some players there, but we lost some good ones as well. Would they have ever played? Tough to say. So, we'll look at the response for Camp Standout, and that'll be all we do until Season 1. So BJ Dickerson says every year there's players who ball out in preseason that don't end up doing anything once the actual season starts. I think you're different, but it's time to prove it. That's what I was saying. BJ Dickerson says, never been more ready, coach. Didn't put all of this work in just to come up short. I'm here to make plays and help this team win. He's never had an interception before. So our goal is going to be get 2+ combined interceptions and pass deflections with him against the Jags to continue his breakout. So we played the Jags in the preseason, also in week 1 against the Jags. Was that supposed to be preseason week 3? Why is it? That's broken. Classic Madden being broken. But this is the final team for the regular season. Things could be changed, but we got Godwin, Richie Owens, the rookie Raphael Wilkinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have Assad Riley and Garth Ray. Running back DeAndre Swift, Rashad Reese, JP Harris, who's back. Paul Garrison, Alex Soto at quarterback. On the offensive line, stays the same as last year, except Jamie Allridge will start at right guard. We got Hawkinson at tight end, followed up by Tyler Higbee and Nick Boyle. And then defensively, Eric Hudson will start at left outside linebacker. Trey Flowers backing him up. The rookie Jermaine Bryan. Braxton Turner, Tyrone Wilbur will be our starting middle linebackers. Mac Wilson in behind. Richard Russell will play that role in sub formations at times. Russ Clemens, of course, off the edge. Derek Barnes in behind him. Safeties, we got Derek Davidson, Brian Davis, Andrew Soro, BJ Dickerson, Richard Russell, JD Keltner. At corner, Amani Warawari will be CB. He'll be CB1. He's earned that. Even though Cameron Ford did so well in that role last year, we can always change it. Cameron Ford at CB2 for now. Jeff Okuda in the slot, Kendall Sheffield, Ifeatu Melifonwu at CB5. And then finally, the D-line is all Ds, big Ds. Deshaun Hand, Deron Payne, Dorian Tompkins. Triple Ds. How big would that be? Aleem McNeil, we got BJ Hill, Carlos Springs, and Levi Onwuzurike. That is the team. Special teams, we got Jamie Gill and Tyler Bass kicking and punting. And then we have Assad Riley returning with Frank Ragnow as the long snapper. That's the team. That's a preseason. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one for week 1 when we take on the San Francisco 49ers. The first domino that needs to fall in our path to the Super Bowl. I'll see you for week 1. See you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.